Okay, let's dive in. Today we're looking at the U.S. Navy's cutting edge, specifically the USS Gerald R. Ford, and maybe more importantly, how its carrier air wing is designed.
Yeah,
We've got a lot to pull from here.
absolutely. And the goal really is to see how they're blending all these different capabilities, stealth, firepower, networking, into one cohesive fighting force.
So the Ford itself, it's huge, 100,000 tons, but it's more than just a Nimitz replacement, right? It's pitched as a generational leap.
It really is. But the size, well, that's almost secondary to the operational tempo it enables. That speed comes down to two really revolutionary systems.
You're talking about the Electromagnetic Aircraft Launch System, EMALS, and the Advanced Arresting Gear, AG.
That's them. Forget the old steam catapults. These are about launching more planes more reliably and recovering them faster.
Yeah.
It's all about sortie generation rate.
Getting more aircraft in the fight faster. And while the ship has its own defenses, missiles like ESSM, RAM, guns.
Yeah, the fixed defenses are there. But the sources we looked at, they're pretty clear. The real survivability comes from the air wing itself. The sensors, the network, the planes, all 75 or more of them.
Okay, let's break down that air wing structure. The plan seems to center on 44 strike fighters, but it's a mix.
A very specific mix. You've got one squadron of F-35Cs, that's 16 planes, and then 3 squadrons of FA-18EF Super Hornets, making up the other 28.
So the Super Hornet is still the backbone, numerically speaking.
Exactly. It's the workhorse, the volume shooter.
Okay.
Still incredibly lethal. Think about that Murder Hornet loadout, 5 AMRAAMs for air-to-air. Plus, carries the precision bombs, like JDAMs, down to 5-meter accuracy, and the LRASM for hitting ships.
The heavy lifter. But the F-35C, fewer numbers, but is playing a different role, the force multiplier.
Precisely. It's built for stealth, penetrating those defended areas. But maybe even more critical is its role as a network gateway. It connects everything.
And that network, that's kind of the secret sauce here, the Naval Integrated Fire Control Counter-Air, or IFCCA.
That's the whole ball game. It's all about network-centric warfare, linking sensors and shooters across the battle space.
So if that network is so vital, especially deep inside enemy territory, these sort of A2AD bubbles, what keeps it running? How do you maintain that command and control?
Well, you need persistent nodes.
Yeah.
And the two absolutely crucial ones are the F-35C, with its stealth and sensors, and the E-2D Advanced Hawkeye.
The airborne command post.
Right. And the big upgrade for the E-2D is aerial refueling. That might not sound flashy, but it doubles its time on station. We're talking up to 7 hours per mission. That network stays live for much, much longer.
Okay, so I see the synergy now. The F-35C uses its stealth, sneaks in deep, does the find, fix, track part.
Finds the target, locks it down.
And then it beams that targeting data back through the NIFC-CA network to the Super Hornets, maybe even ships in the carrier strike group.
Exactly. Allowing them to do the target and engage apart from safer standoff distances. That's what they call engage on remote. The F-35 lights it up. Nothing else takes the shot.
Makes sense. But to operate that deep, the F-35 needs the right kind of weapon too, doesn't it, for those really tough targets?
It does. And that brings us to this new munition, the Stand-in Attack Weapon, or SIAW. It's derived from the AARGM-ER missile.
And it's designed specifically for the F-35's internal bays.
Yes, optimized for internal carriage to maintain stealth. Its job is hitting those high-value relocatable targets. Think mobile missile launchers, command nodes, things that move around deep inside enemy airspace.
Before we finish up, there's one more piece: logistics. The MQ-25 Stingray unmanned tanker. The sources really emphasize this isn't just a nice-to-have.
Oh, it's a game changer. Pure math. Historically, something like 20, maybe 25% of Super Hornet flights were just for refueling other planes, buddy tanking.
So a quarter of your fighters weren't actually fighting, they were just hauling gas.
Right. Now, you offload that mission to the unmanned MQ-25. Suddenly, all those Super Hornets, that 20-25%, are freed up for actual combat missions. Strike, air defense. It's a massive boost in available combat power without adding more fighters.
And quickly, the helicopters. The MH-60Rs.
The Romeos. Yep, they handled the close-in security. Anti-submarine warfare with Mk-54 torpedoes. Anti-surface with Hellfire missiles. They sanitized the water around the carrier group.
So wrapping it all up, the Ford's air wing. It's this intricate design, isn't it? Integrating the F-35's stealth and sensors with the FA-18's sheer volume, kept going by the E-2D's network oversight, and made way more efficient by the MQ-25 tanker.
That's a great summary. It's built to project power inside those contested A2AD zones. It's a system of systems.
Which leads to maybe a final thought for you, the listener. We talked about the F-35C penetrating deep, finding targets, and having this new Psi-W missile to strike them. But it's also the key data source for the whole network. So the provocative question is, what's its primary contribution? Is it the kinetic strike firing that Psi-W, or is it the high-fidelity information it pumps back to everyone else, enabling those engage on remote shots? Something to think about.